Okay, good morning class. Welcome to step 2, posting to the CPJ. So remember, you cannot do the CPJ unless you've done the Salaries Journal. You have to do the Salaries Journal first, then you can do the CPJ. So you can see I've got my Salaries Journal from step 1, the first one that I did with you. And this is a Salaries Journal, and you'll notice that the deductions, or rather the contributions, are not here. So what I did was I sort of put it down here. There's the contributions so that you can see, but generally this entire column would be found right next to net salary, but it doesn't really matter. So I want to teach you today how to post to the CPJ from this. All you're going to start off with is employer's contribution. So when you do your homework or the work at home, you need to look first at your employer's contributions. So the first contribution that I have, remember, CPJ. Why are we doing a CPJ? Because a business owner has to pay over the medical aid fund. He has to pay over to SARS. If he deducts SARS from PAYE from your salary, he has to pay over that amount to SARS. So that's why we're doing a cash payments journal. Has to pay the pension fund to the pension fund people. Has to pay the UIF to the unemployment insurance fund. Has to pay the skills development levy to the skills development fund. So that is why we're doing a CPJ. Also, he has to pay your net salary. So everything is done, all the payments to these respective organizations and to you, net salary, is done here in the CPJ. All right, so I'm going to start off first. I will do it by looking at the first contribution. What does the employer contribute or pay? Medical aid. Do they have another medical aid? Are they deducting medical aid from us? This is our salaries, Linden, Valley and Kruger. Yes, they are deducting medical aid, and the total is 5790, and they also contributing 27. What this means is that the employer, the business owner, deducts this from all the salaries, plus he contributes this. He has to pay over whatever he deducts from you and whatever he contributes. So it's very straightforward. You simply add 5790 plus 2700 and we put it in the CPJ. Document can be a check 01. The date is always the last day of the month. It's February, so we're going to say 28. You can use in your activities whatever is the last day of your particular month. Name of payee. Now in this activity, the name of the medical aid fund was MM Medical Fund. MM Medical Fund. And when we add those amounts, I should have put it somewhere down here, so my apologies for that, and down here. Wonderful. And so we're going to add the deduction and the 27, and if you can see here, I've got it done already. It's 8,490. All amounts will only be entered in bank and sundry, nowhere else. 8490, and your details will be medical, or you can put the same thing, MM Medical Aid Fund. Straightforward. Then the next contribution is pension fund. So he is contributing pension fund. Are they deducting? Yes. 2065 plus 2065. We add them up and we come down there. There's it right here. 2065 plus 2065, 4130. So check 02. You can put dot for the date, and the name of the pension fund was AA Pension Fund, and the calculation came to 4130 and 4130, and AA Pension Fund. straightforward, right? It doesn't matter capitals or all of that, as long as you put the right particular pension fund. The next contribution is UIF. I got to check, is there UIF here? Yes, so I'm going to add them up, and I've done the calculation already. 826, check 03 dot UIF, or you can write unemployment insurance fund, it doesn't really matter. So UIF 826 UIF. In your activities, I think it's in full, so you can put it in full, but I'm just putting it short here, but you'll have to put it in full. The next contribution is skills development levy. Are they deducting? I don't see anything there. So check 04. It's only going to be that one amount, which is this amount here, and that's the skills development fund, and that's 413, and you put in the skills development fund. All right, then we come, so we've done all of the contributions. And I'm going to look, I've done pension, we've done medical aid, we've done UIF, but PAYE has to pay this amount, this total. So we're going to go down here, check 04 or 05 dot, and PAYE is paid over to STARS, and that total is 14124.6, 14124.60. I just want to let you know that if you do have decimals in your activities, it's fine, it's not a problem. So you can have decimals in your activities because we are dealing with percentages and stuff. All right, and then the last one, net salary. Net salary, you take that total because that is what is going to pay to the staff. Please watch carefully, and details here will be sundry employees, and I go back to that amount, 18907.4, 18907.40. I've got it in, it doesn't have to be, it can be a comma, and then 18907.40. now here the details is creditors for salaries. So that's it, we're done. Cash payments journal done, and I think that's quite straightforward. You don't have to total the bank and the sundry, you leave it as it is. I'm sure this should have been informative and easy for you. Remember, you have to do the salaries journal first. So you start off by taking the pension funds, medical aid, check if there's something there, add the amounts, and you put it there. And you do that with each contribution. If there's only an amount in contributions, then you just put that one amount here, like in the case of skills development fund and SARS, PAYE, which was only in deduction. So all these amounts have to be paid over, except total deductions and gross salary. Do not enter it in the CPJ. All right, all the best. I'm sure that should have been meaningful for you, helping you to post to the CPJ.